break and get in a rhythm.
Yeah, we got a couple deflections early on their drives that led to some easy basket for us, and I thought that kind of relaxed us a little bit. And I thought we passed the ball really well in the first half. We had 9 assists on 14 field goals. But I thought our hands were really active and kind of got in their passing lanes a little bit and gave us chances again to get easy buckets.
Is it fair to say that Whitehead orchestrated this tonight? He made plays when you needed plays to be made.
Yeah, I mean, I think Isaiah's playing. If he's not a first-team All Big East player, I don't know which one is. I mean, I've been around this league a long time. Played in it, was an assistant, been a head coach in it now 6 years, and he's as good a player as been in this league a long time.
You guys had burst out there at the end of the half and then got it out to about 15 or so. How significant was that opening stretch, particularly with the baseline out of bounds play and the three-pointer back-to-back?
Yeah, I thought the three was big. Kind of just, again, it settled us down. I thought we had a good feel of what we wanted to do defensively for them. Offensively, though, I mean, with Peak and Dante, Copeland really gives us, with his length, their length, I think defensively has bothered us, and I thought it gave us a chance to kind of, again, get in a nice rhythm. And again, sometimes we've been getting up 15, 16, and when you have 5 sophomores, sometimes they look at the scoreboard and they don't realize there's 14 minutes left. But we did a good job hitting our free throws and playing aggressive down the stretch.
Coach, defensively, though, to take away most of whatever inside game they tried to get, how big was that for you guys? Yeah,
we've been pretty solid with that, and we did a pretty good job on the first game. Them not having Hayes really changes the way you play them. I thought obviously Jesse had a great game, banging some threes, really kind of, he had 2 big threes that kind of one that cut it from, I think it was 15 to 12, which I thought was a big momentum changer, and then he hit one late. But Hayes, they've been going into him so much. We charted it was almost 1 out of every 3 possessions was going into him. Without him in there, that changes the dynamic of this team greatly.
What has Coach Holloway done for Whitehead's game in terms of coaching him, in terms of helping him mature?
We're not giving those secrets away. No, I was being serious, actually. Shaheen's, I think Shaheen's going to be an unbelievable head coach one day. I think we've had a lot of success with all the guards that we've had. It's just we run a guard offense, and Shaw works with Kadeem, he works with Derek, and he works with Isaiah every day. Watches film, pick and rolls, different angles, and he just works with them and he gives them his knowledge that he had. He was obviously one of the best point guards ever to play. I mean, and he just continues to, he stays on them. He's hard on them. Where I'm the softy with I'm hard on the big guys. I'm soft on the guards. He's hard on the guards, and he doesn't care about the big guys. So, but he's done a great job. He's a heck of an assistant.
How significant was this win for you guys on the road, knowing you're heading down the stretch towards the tournament? And
any win in this league this time of year is big, especially the way the league is. You have Xavier and Villanova up top. Did Villanova win today?
Yes.
You have Xavier and Villanova up top. Chris, the guy. I'm so happy for Chris. He got his first win today. You have St. John's DePaul, and then yet the rest of us, we're all right there. So we're all going to play each other. We're all knocking each other out. So anytime you get a win, especially on the road, we call it gold. So it's huge.
Anything else for Coach?
What do you find to be the difference this year with this team?
I won't even go into it. It's night and day. It's a different team. It's a different group. I got Derek Gordon. I think that more than anything, I wouldn't trade him for anybody in the world. He's been Derek Gordon has been as good as any player to any team I've ever been around, and I wouldn't trade him. So I'll keep it simple and just say Derek Gordon.
You guys have swept Georgetown 2 the last 3 years. How big is that for programs seeing all that have done that 2 times before the last 3 seasons?
They swept us last year, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They kicked our butt at home.
But as the Big East is, it's a newer Big East now, and you guys are establishing yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've had good success against everybody. Besides, I hate Butler. Can't beat him. I mean, I go to bed and I have nightmares of Butler. I think John and I talked about it before. This league is so strong. It's so good. we are all competing at a very high level, and I think the biggest thing is we all have tremendous players. And, you know, I feel I have a great roster now to compete with Georgetown, where, you know, maybe we didn't have that 4 years ago. I think the biggest thing is I feel I have a roster now that compete with greatness that John has done here, and just about everybody else in the league, besides Butler. Thanks, guys.